What?
I said, is that cake, Manny? Is that cake frosted on his face?
You trying to promote the the Netflix show? Is it cake?
No. I'm just looks like icing or something. Or maybe I'm just really hungry.
You could be really hungry, sir. It could be. You just could be.
Yeah. That's Darby Allin, everybody. He's gonna make the cover.
He's gonna be dead in 2 years.
No, not really.
Not
This is
really.
one of the safest This is one of the safest stunts ever. If he was going to die, it was Mount Everest.
Or that bungee jump I saw him do on the socials yesterday.
Yeah.
Welcome everyone to the Untitled Manny and Marcus show with
he's so
Eric
sleepy.
for the Late Late Show. I am tired.
We like to call this the 50 view show because it's late.
He told the last one got over 100.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Now the last show we did on this Tuesday, that was a bomb.
Oh.
No, the last Late Late Show crawled over 100. That's why I'm.
It made it.
I'm just.
Hey, you gotta crawl before you walk, baby. You gotta crawl before you walk.
It made it. It made it. That's the only thing it mattered. It coughed up a lung, but it made it. Let's just dive right into it.
Let's dive in, man. Let's dive in like
Let's
a pool.
dive in. So the big story going around the wrestling world today is involving everybody's friend Richard O'Shea, a.k.a. Ricochet.
I thought it was Toni Storm's injury. Never mind.
No, there's not much known about that. But
Is that she's injured, but I think she might be pregnant.
Oh!
They said
He got the
undisclosed
juice.
injury.
She got the juice.
They said
He got all
undisclosed
that
injury,
juice. That's why he grew
and
that
then they
beard
said-
out.
And they said the change happened 10 minutes before the show.
Oh, well, who knows?
Okay.
Who knows? It's all speculation at this point. I wish her a happy pregnancy and a speedy recovery all
If
at the
that's
same
true.
time.
If that's true,
it's
no
all true.
speculations. But
No
back
speculation. No speculation.
But back, because you was at happiness, go back to talk about some very treacherous, dastardly shit.
So on this show, so Ricochet put out a tweet to a fan who criticized Ricochet's performance after losing the national championship at Revolution, where he puts on a tantrum and a crash out, and it's I would say it's worthy of cringeworthy, but I've seen worse for Ricochet, I think. So this wasn't that big of a deal. But the lady posted, your acting hasn't improved one bit since you left.
I don't think she added him though. I don't think she added him in the first place. I was like, I don't think his acting has improved, and
It's a very simple comment.
Yeah, that prompted him to seemingly look at her profile.
Yeah.
And then go, I'm glad you got MS.
Yeah. Which is ridiculous. Like, that's one of those lines you probably wouldn't cross, and it just seems like it's a little extreme.
Like that car that drove by right there. That's you just drive by that cop.
I don't even hear it, Eric. I have noise canceling. Why'd you cut me off of that? Let me get this out. Try to get the show over with. Tired. We're all tired. Tired of this bullshit.
Sick and tired of this shit.
Anyway, Ricochet comes out there, or Ricochet goes, I'm glad you got MS. And I just didn't feel like it was warranted to go after somebody like that. If it was, something that was heinous or sinister or malicious, completely malicious and thoughtless, that she said, and the person seemed like a horrible person, then maybe it might be warranted. But this was I can see some improvement. This is on everybody's job application. I'm like, you need some improvement in this area or something. And I think Ricochet overreacted. It involved him, Samantha Irvin getting involved, and she ended up deactivating all her socials and stuff because death threats start coming in. This is blown up out of proportion.
He also he doubled down on it. So he defended his actions first. Mm-hmm. Then seemingly maybe several hours later, he made a apology, and many thought it came down from WBD and AEW to say make the apology, but apparently they didn't tell him to make the apology, and then that's what led to certain events of them going to Samantha Irvin, typing up all these heinous things to her. And then she deactivated her Twitter, which I'm just like, deactivating your Twitter doesn't actually solve anything, really. No. It just makes
it cools it down.
It doesn't. It doesn't, because it's like, if you're a troll, you've seemingly touched the nerve and you've won. That's what it looks like. It's like you as a troll, you've won in that situation. But then she went onto her Instagram, I think, stories or whatnot, and then put screenshots up of what people have been saying.
Yeah. So Manny, I'm gonna add this to this and the things she said and whatnot. I am gonna put this on, and I'm gonna say what the kids say, and say cap on the apology part. You damn right they told him to make that apology. Of course they wouldn't come out and admit it. And then I looked at the source of who said this. This is Meltzer and them Camp and the Observer and all that who said this. So, of course, they had a bias, and of course they will lead to telling Ricochet he has to apologize. I can imagine Tony Khan, being the nice gentleman he is, and wanting his company to stay, the babyface promotion at this current moment, to say, hey, you got to apologize, man. You crossed the line, and, try to talk to Richard. But we will never say you did that. You did it on your own will. I'm saying that's full of shit. Eric, what say you about this situation?
Thank you, gentlemen, for having me on the show.
What is this formal?
When I think about this whole entire situation,
He thinks he's on the news.
And I think about Richard O'Shea, a.k.a. Ricochet, I think that we knew who this person was. I think that he has an ego that's bigger than his wrestling ability, where I think that he thinks that he is a bigger legend. He blames everybody for his career, where he's in the same spot that he was in WWE, and I think that he cannot take criticism. And I think where he sees somebody criticize him, he just has a tantrum and he attacks. Those attacking anybody with MS and online, we don't know if it's true or not. That's just not something that you would say. Marcus, Manny, if someone came at you and said, you know what, these two are the worst two hosts, whatever, you'd be like, all right, whatever. You embrace it. You move on.
That isn't true at all. I've dealt with you and Manny that you guys will go type stuff and try to get me to give long-winded answers.
That was 5 years ago. That was 5 years ago.
That ain't. It's the same. I know. I don't care about any of this shit.
Marcus, it's not the same.
No. I'll make subtle comments. I'll make subtle comments about it if you come out. You make jabs at me, but like I'm not gonna be coming out there like tweeting about it. I'm not going to be saying all this shit online about it.
So for example, if someone attacked us and they have suffered a stroke, I'm not going to respond with, you deserve that stroke. It's just not, you don't talk about people's ailments. It's like you just don't do that, because you don't know what people like. You could keep it professional.
Not always. Because if you're in a group of friends,
that's different, because you're not meeting it, because
maliciously, not in the playful, jokingly way. Is what
we say. Me and my friends, we say some awful stuff, and let me tell you, women hurt. They really go for the jugular. You just didn't realize how callous they can be. They say men, man, women are out there. No, I think it's inexcusable. I think the apologies is fraudulent. I agree with Marcus. I think somebody from the higher ups told him he had to apologize. And it's a good possibility we won't see him on TV for a minute, but no one will miss him. There is so much better talent on the show that, like Ricochet as a national champion, don't do anything for me. So it's like, bye-bye, take a break, later.
Eric, I disagree.
I've got some breaking news.
Oh, there we go.
Eric gets bullied by women at work.
I do, man. I do. It's okay. It's one of those things, man. Because
stand your ground.
You can't. No, sometimes you can't fire back, because sometimes you go for the jugular and you don't want somebody to get you.
Hell knows no fury like a woman scorned, Manny.
Yeah.
So if you really pissed him off, it's over. It's like a wrap. But that's it. It's always fun when you can just go back and forth and just
I think a great example of going back and forth is the stupid videos that we had what we looked like in the 90s. I mean, everyone who sees it, and I show people what you guys, they say, Eric, why they do that to you? And I was like, yeah. And I realized I can't show.
Why he did that. I didn't have nothing to do with
Manny,
that.
you probably encouraged him.
No, I didn't.
You know what?
So I did my.
Manny,
looking like light-skinned Apollo Crews with your smile right there. F you. Go back there and talk to Ilya.
I did mine myself.
Yeah,
I did mine myself because I thought it was funny.
Yeah, Manny who did one himself of Hakushi or whatever before anybody attacked. It taught me the trend. And then I was like, wouldn't it be funny if Eric had one and didn't know it? And I went with the old trope. So if you want to go after me with this, go ahead.
I was going to do one of you, Eric, because the original video I stole was from where I clipped the music, so I had enough, like 16 seconds of it. It was someone pretending to be Mark Henry. I was just going to cut the clip of the first bit and just add you, but then I was like, you know what? I don't know how Eric's going to react to it, so I'm going to leave it.
No, it's all about continuity. I mean, like, it was funny. I will say that when I saw Marcus one, that's even more funnier. But Marcus telling me the comment that he got makes it even worth even though it doesn't have the numbers that mine does. But for that person to ask Marcus if he's still acting, that just made my day. This has made my day. And clearly you can see how much we care about Ricochet because we already started talking about the 90s trend. So, Marcus, I think we should
carry on. No, you started talking about it.
You started talking about it.
I was about to comment more Ricochet.
Okay.
You cared about the 90s trend. I don't care how many views that video gets.
You jealous?
I'm mad. I made both of them and I'm mad.
Because mine is better than yours.
It don't make sense.
Eric is always on top.
I went for the juggler against myself. Anyway. What were we talking about before?
Hook is beloved. Just remember that.
I love Hook.
Is he though?
No, Hook is beloved. Everybody.
No, the movie, not the wrestler, Manny.
No, Manny, nobody loves fucking Hook.
Oh, this is what I was going to say.
Nobody. I used to. Love that bitch.
The most toxic people on the planet might be wrestling fans. Or just fans in general. People out there and behind the internet walls do go after people. And you know what? I can understand Ricochet and Samantha Irvin's frustration throughout their time on the internet, even though some of it is self-provoked because they are out there in them streets and they be tweeting and commenting on stuff in a way. But wrestling fans and fandom, and they're just sitting out death threats. It is toxic. You can see how this can finally get to you and you just say whatever the fuck ever. But you shouldn't care. That's what my main thing. You shouldn't care. These people, this is beneath you, Ricochet. This is beneath you. What?
You could be a grown-up and be responsible and just turn that shit off. I mean, it's like, you don't have to look at it. Like, the thing is, these people, I have a feeling that Ricochet hops online to see what people say about him. It's like one of those things. It's like, ooh, what did they say about me? Like, I would say that my sabbatical and not having Instagram on my phone has actually been quite relaxing. Like, I don't have that tick. Like, it's great. Like, I don't have to, I mean, no one's looking for me. If you guys hadn't told me about the video, I would never have known. But like it's a level of responsibility that you have when you're in a professional environment. Like, you're at the pinnacle of professional wrestling. You're signed to you're signed to one of the major 2 companies that have a district. You can't go around saying that. You have to be responsible. You just got to.
Also, fuck you. You think you're better than us because you don't have Instagram anymore? You think you're better than us? You ain't better than us.
I don't have it for this month.
You think I need it? You think I can't go 2 days without it? You think I can't?
The worst part
about
it.
I can sit on my commode without it.
Let me just tell you though, Instagram, they really tried because like they have emailed me 5 times talking about, you got unread messages, man. You need to check this shit. It's like it's missing me. But
no,
whatever.
It does that for everybody. It does it to me too. It's because I miss messages. But let's move on. I think we're done talking about this, and we're going to talk about the next story. I guess Toni Storm's out the way. We're going to start talking about the shows. Let's start talking about DYNAMITE. Eric, you said the pinnacle of professional wrestling is where Ricochet works. You said a professional and classy company is where Ricochet works at. I disagree because I'm going with what I chose as a thumbnail, Exhibit A. What the hell was this coffin match? Why?
Marcus, full disclosure. After the AEW pay-per-view that we attended, I said, wow, outside of that main event, I was like, they really are having some momentum. I would say that this episode of DYNAMITE is like 10 steps backwards. It's 10 steps. I don't know what the fuck they were thinking and what people in Fresno needed, but this is not the episode for me. Okay. It is not. I was offended.
You couldn't wait your turn?
I raised my hand.
But Eric, I'm going to say
raise my hand, man. I want to say something to continue your point.
10 steps is an exaggeration because the show wasn't that bad.
Manny, maybe it is, but like in my emotional, when I was watching the show, I was like, why?
Well, stop watching the show like an emotional bitch.
No, because like I thought the first 2 matches were perfectly fine. I enjoyed the wrestling, but then we got to the Darby stuff, and I was like, oh. And then you think, okay, well we have that down. We go back to a regular show, and then you have Marina Shafir versus Mina. And I'm like, why do we have this? Like, why? But Marcus, go ahead, lead. I'll be here for you.
You already took the story. I was talking about Darby. You decided to cover the whole show.
Eric just had to blow.
You just decided to do the whole show. We done. I mean,
Eric just had to blow.
You ran through the entire show. Of every point you're gonna make.
Who came back?
I know. Oh, so the one part you did forget to say. It's now covered. He left. Can we do the show?
I'm just gonna. I'll wait to be called on again, news host. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
God, no.
Yeah, this is still Thursday. This is still the Untitled Manny and Marcus show. It's not the Sunday show.
Gentlemen, I will mute myself and wait for you guys to turn to me as I report from parts unknown.
It's the same chair back there. It's the same chair. Anyway, you ruined my point. I was about to go in on this. I have all the energy I saved up for today was to talk about this car scene and his cuts and whatnot. I just thought AEW needs to veer away from being WWE. This is the most WWE thing I've ever seen in my life, but took it to the extreme because they wouldn't have had the match after, because that's the part that pissed me off. Okay, they did this stupid video, this movie that they shot, where it's clear cuts when Darby gets in and gets out the car, they swap Gabe Kidd and whatnot. Like, it's poor editing. Like, I don't understand who edited that. I'm sure it's Darby or something. I'm sure he did that. But it was really trashy editing where you can see, like, why'd they cut there? Oh, so they wanted to get someone out the car or Darby to get a helmet on there or something like that. Well, anyway, that's not the part that bothers me. It's the match. It's the match.
Before you get to the match, Marcus, there was one bit that really made me laugh too much. You know when Darby immediately comes onto the scene with the car?
Yeah.
And Gabe Kidd gets out of the way. All you hear is footsteps going as he scatters away. But then the footsteps, I don't know how far he went because he didn't go that far from the car that the footsteps go and then he comes back. I was like, what is this editing?
It's bad editing. Like, that's what... No, I've never criticized it wrestling. I have, but it was just horrid editing. But again, whatever, we've seen WWE do this shit, the video, the cinematic, blah 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 in the back. But you don't give nobody a match after this. What the fuck? So when Darby started willing him to the ring, no, man, let me finish this point. Let me finish this point. I need to stop talking about this point. No, I need to stop.
He did the ether thing.
Yes.
And he was out. But I don't understand because history has told me that you are at least out for a good while.
Yeah, from any perspective. But I guess you can get woken up if you flip your car or some shit. But I don't know. It's just stupid to have a match to do. The man was drugged, flipped over in the car, put in a straitjacket, slapped and beaten in his face multiple times, fell out of a chair, only to decide to wake up in the middle of this. And they had a real, basically, match where Darby is just throwing his back at him, and then Gabe Kidd loses as if he's like, they were giving him anything to begin with. He's just a joke. He's not like he's winning. Yeah, he almost won the fucking match, but I'm just saying he loses. Like, if he's gonna wake up, he may as well win the match at that point. This is stupid. This is the quote steer to his ass a 9, ass a 10. I just felt like this lost a lot of it. Like, if you were upset about the Revolution and the way how stupid Hangman, I couldn't turn my brain off of MJF in that match, I feel like this is worse. This was worse. Just the lack of selling. Eric, what say you?
I mean, the thing about it is when you just really come to the placement of when this match took place. Like, honestly, if this had happened after they had dragged Darby in the desert, maybe. But literally, this took place after they had a match at the pay-per-view where Darby and his team won, and Gabe Kidd was just stuck in the railing. That's what it was. To the point where Gabe Kidd gets so upset that he challenges Darby to a coffin match. That, for whatever reason, he's upset. You dragged this man in the desert. I don't understand why you got this type of energy. So the energy, because I'm going to wait for you in the parking lot. Then you have the car scene. Marcus, when the car scene happened, it should have been a to be continued next week.
Put your hand down.
It should have been a
No.
2-week continue.
Let the
Like
hand
you
happen.
said,
Hand pocket, Manny.
the fact that a match took place, makes no fucking sense. You
No.
flipped a fucking car. You guys are not superheroes. You're not nothing. I don't care enough about Gabe Kidd. And clearly, Tony don't either. Because Darby won, and now he's like, MJF, I'm coming for your title.
Darby's won every match. Darby's won
Clark
it.
Connors in the other one.
Yeah.
Where was it Dave Finley? David
Yeah.
Finley?
Yeah.
Where were they?
We can do it money. We can do it
Catering?
money.
Catering?
Like, they supposed to be the dogs, but they kind of sound like a little bunch of little bitches when I come
Hey,
out.
but
And they've
remember-
lost. They have lost every time they went up against Darby Allin. I don't even know what the genesis of this fucking feud is. That has gotten to this point where we're flipping a guy in a car and drugging him and then rolling him to the thing. And then the silence from the crowd was deafening about what was going on. Like, why is this happening? I think logic was thrown out the window. This just pissed me the fuck off. I was really upset. I was really upset because you know what? I have been praising AEW for about a minute now. It's been like, oh, it's good. It's like Revolution was a great show. And you can say, like, all this stuff was going on. There's no positivity around AEW. And then I see this and I go like, ugh. And then the Ricochet thing come in. It's always positivity around AEW. And then they decide to just say negativity.
You know, the craziest thing about this, though, is that, like, the show started off very well. You had the, I'm blanking on his name. I don't know. Will Osprey made his return.
Blake Christian. Vanilla.
Yeah, you know, Will made his return. Doesn't look like his style has changed too much, so we don't know how long he's going to be there. But surprisingly, I thought the match afterwards, the tag team match, with apparently a team could win. If John Moxley is on any team, they going to win. Because it was John and William going against Ace Austin and Juice Robinson. Ace looked really good in that ring. I was like, wow, I forgot about Ace. You know, I haven't seen him since then. But, like, at the end of the day, you take away all the solid matches, and then you go with this nonsense, and it's like, man, your show just became I don't know what the show became at this point. I just don't.
By the way,
go ahead.
By the way, if I die, and I come and I look up from hell.
Wow. Okay.
Oh.
And I see that anyone has put me in that type of casket.
You don't want to
take my body.
Hold on, Manny. Hold on. No, Manny. I will put you in that. Manny,
take my body and just throw it at the side of the road.
Manny, leave all your belongings to me, and I'll take care of your funeral, and I'll make sure you are in a Callaway casket. Okay, graved in by Mark Calloway.
That was not a Callaway casket.
That was a Callaway, Manny. That was a Callaway. That was a Callaway.
I also don't like the fact that we're associating Darby with coffins. Like, it just don't.
He's been doing that. It's fine.
I know, but it's not it don't work for me personally. I don't know.
He's kind of mysterious. He's kind of a dead person or something. I don't know, but I don't care. I don't care. You can do a comment. Why wasn't this the main event? If you ended the show with this, even then I'll be like, it's a little extreme. But that's the main event I would stay to watch. I am not staying to watch this main event that was going on. Yeah, it was a fine match. You know what you're getting. But honestly, I could skip it and I wouldn't have cared. And then I would have skipped the Edge and the Adam Copeland and Christian stuff that they pretty much wanted to preview. I just thought it was poorly decided to format the show this way, as in something that would get somebody. Because I believe at the end of the day, no one honestly cared about Edge, Christian, FTR, and the Young Bucks. And ended the show. I just feel like
I don't care about Edge or Adam Copeland or whatever we want to call him on the day, because he keeps coming and going. He doesn't put anyone over. Since the Royal Rumble when he came back to wrestling, all he does is win his matches. He doesn't put anybody over.
Roman stacked him.
Mark,
no, but that's the only thing I think. I think I'm glad Roman did that, because he doesn't put nobody. Who has been? We have been saying, oh, Jericho ruins careers. Edge is supposed to be building up careers, but he hasn't done anything for anyone.
Hold on, Manny. Hold on. Eric, before you go, I'm trying to just go into the people he built. By not being around them, he helped build up Rhea, Dominic, and Damian.
Not being around them.
He started the Judgment Day, man. He built them up, but by not being around him. I'm just saying.
Yeah, so Eric, I think he should be getting as much criticism as Jericho is.
I agree.
Because I don't know how we're doing it. I just wanted to bring something up because I think that, like, AEW continues to do like backtracking where you think that they move forward and beyond stuff. And I thought that in the Swerve situation where he's challenging Kenny Omega for his EVP, I just don't understand why we bringing the EVP stuff back up anymore. I don't think it's necessary for me.
Go ahead, Betty.
So, Marcus, I told you I have a strike of all strikes.
Oh, is this it?
This is it.
What?
And it's not
this.
It's not anything Swerve did. It's not anything Kenny did. It's something Tony and AEW did.
Yo.
We're getting Sacramento too because this match right here is happening in St. Paul, Minnesota.
Manny,
I agree.
I'm going to defend Minnesota is a very good wrestling state.
Hey, tell me something about St. Paul.
Brock Lesnar, Shelton Benjamin.
They ain't from St. Paul.
That might be where the university's at.
I don't know. This is at the Warren Wilkins Auditorium.
I know
Fuck
where it's at.
That ain't no real Warren Wilkins Auditorium.
No. This is Sacramento too. This is strikeable strikes now.
It is. I agree. I didn't think of it this way. I was not even thinking about it. So I would say I enjoy the concept of Swerve wanting the power of the EVP because it's not Kenny losing the EVP. I believe Swerve gains it, right?
I just don't care about the EVP status.
The man claimed this is Swerve's house. Let it be his house, okay? Let him start making the rules. He's going to book himself in the matches and stuff. I wouldn't mind seeing it. It's a storyline. Why not have him be a tyrant and rule over the league or over the show? I don't mind it. I think it could work.
It's not Dynamite match. That's what's the next pay-per-view? Dynasty?
Dynasty in like a week.
That shit should have took place in Los Angeles.
I can't believe they robbed
big
us.
market. It needs to be a big market match. It's not something you put 2,000 people to see.
Yeah,
this is something you put on a big show.
This is Dr. Ash, All In, or something like that.
Know what match deserves a main event that show? My boy who just shows up and do work and jobs out. Mark Davis versus Speedball could have took place in Minnesota. Just could have did that. It could have.
It is going to take place in Minnesota. According to Tony, Mark Davis got to be on every goddamn wrestling show.
Mark Davis will show up and come to work and job out.
Mark Davis.
When did Mark Davis get a jacket to come to the ring?
I don't know, man. He got that as a pay-per-view.
I forgot. What is he not? He's known as. It's not dangerous.
Dangerous Mark Davis, Marcus?
No, it's not.
It's not dangerous no more?
It was never dangerous.
It's Dunk something.
Yeah, it's Dunk King or something like that.
What? That's what it says on the back.
Yeah, I was disappointed.
I thought it was Mark Davis.
On the back of the jacket, it was
DCF, Don Callis family.
DCF. Yeah.
But when it's tight, I thought it said dangerous.
No, it says dunking or something like that because he's dunking Mark Davis or something like that. I don't know what it means. I always think of Dunkin' Donuts and Ben Affleck at this point.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid match.
I have no idea why. It's a solid match.
Mark Davis losing. I mean, Speedball, Mark Davis, you really can't make much money with neither one. But I appreciate Mark Davis is showing up to work. That's what I appreciate.
But we can call this Dynamite what it is. It's a post-pay-per-view Dynamite. It is what it is.
Yeah, because but
everybody's always beat up and they can't go on the show. There's promo segments and whatnot, and that's what the show. That's what they do for post pay-per-views.
I would have been okay with this show if they just didn't have the hardcore matches. I just don't think that they were like it. It's a post pay-per-view show. We didn't need to have these ridiculous matches. I just didn't need them.
I thought the show was meh overall.
I don't think Mina versus Marina needed to be this type of match so straight away.
Well, no, she was filling in for Tony, which was going to be this type of match, right?
Yeah, Tony got attacked backstage.
But did they turn it to I can't remember if they turned it to No Holds Barred after they announced that Tony had been attacked backstage by someone mysterious, or if they said it before. I'm not sure. But the point is, it fell flat. I have no love for either one of the competitors in the ring. I just feel like they're both kind of there on the standard of women wrestling today. I'm not blown away by any of this. And Marina Shafir needs to start wrestling. I'll be honest. I'm here for the Ronda attack. Just show me Ronda attack Tony. But she don't work Wednesdays probably.
So I think you mentioned Edge and them in that whole trios match at the end, which didn't matter to me. But are they trying to turn Andrade face Is that why he's having that dissension about taking that money from Don Callis to do whatever dirty work it is for MJF? I don't know. I thought MJF cut a solid promo after his match covered in blood, if you're into that type of stuff. But, like, we're going to go through the same thing with MJF again with whoever he's fighting. And that's
it's going to be Will and All In. It's Will and All In. We all know where the destination is. My only problem with the Will match, by the way, to go into to officially cover all the Dynamite.
Too much offense?
No. I think that they were trying to play up that Will ain't the same, but I think you got to give him a real test. You can't do Blake Christian. It's nothing personal against Mr. Vanilla guy, but you got to give him a real test where it seemed like he could be in jeopardy of losing, because when they just had him turn it on and hit him with the red blaze twice at the end, it was like, oh well, why did you do that earlier? And I just feel like that would be the better story if they were to just like have a real competitor in there. Otherwise, just do a squash.
No, but Mark, this is what AEW is. AEW is not the world of squashes, even though we've got a couple in the last couple of weeks. Mm-hmm. Normally, what happens in AEW is the people that you don't think should be taking people to the limit end up doing so. Like Hechicero and Mox.
Well, Hechicero's a motherfucker, though. Yeah, and that's all I know. That's all I know about Hechicero. He a motherfucker. That's all I know.
I just hope that they can bounce back next week on Dynamite, because the main event really was not what kept my butt in the seat. I consider this a strike. And, like, even the stuff that took place afterwards was another strike. I don't care, as Manny says, Edge has never put nobody over. Since, like, them fighting FTR, them becoming tag team champions don't do anything for me. It's like, you have so much youth on your roster. Stop dealing with your Jurassic Express. And I'm not even talking about, I'm talking about these old dogs. Let them go. You don't need these guys. You don't need these WWE guys anymore. You got some dogs on your roster. You do. You don't need Edge and Christian.
Get rid of all the old people.
Yeah, you don't. You just don't need them.
When Roman called Phil old, he was right.
No.
Roman ain't young himself, but him calling Phil old made Phil look really old.
I mean, I know Minnesota might be the last place that Kenny has his match, but shit. Swerve need to put him out of his misery right now. Take a break.
Kenny ain't in the Edge category of old.
I know, but it's like the thing is that...
Don't put Kenny like that.
Kenny need to have limited dates. Kenny need to have limited dates. I'm just saying... You have...
He technically got limited days. What are you talking about?
Yeah, because he don't work the West Coast. You don't work the West Coast.
You bastard, Kenny. You bastard.
No, I'm just saying that you have so many people that you got on there. You got Brody Lee. You got Andrade. You got Bandito. You got so much talent. I mean, I don't know what David Finlay can do, but should clearly not help his team win. Maybe you can do... Like, it's a lot of new faces.
You know what he can do, Eric? You know what he can do? He can kill the Bullet Club.
Well, I mean, that's what he did. That's what he did. But, like... Going back to one of the pinnacles, Jack Perry? Come on, man. Really?
Pillars, Eric. Pillars.
Eric. Pillars.
Learn English.
Penises. It don't matter.
That has nothing. None of those three things are connected.
They're all pointy and long.
Pillar ain't pointy.
Yeah, and Jack Perry, long?
Let's put this way.
Short.
If Trent Beretta and Rocky Romero's in your main event, then that tells you have a bad main event.
I thought Roppongi Vice was done a long time ago. Why are they coming back?
They back. Because Chucky T retired, damn it. Or I don't know. I don't know.
They could have just made this episode. They could have did better if they just had a recap episode. There's so many matches that did not need to take place.
It was just a show to just put people out there because they're too banged up. And, Tony needs to rethink his shows. If this is what's going to be after a post-pay-per-view, then... You know what? Maybe we should change our pay-per-views philosophy up, where people aren't banged up. And I thought Marina Shafir almost killed Mina. She almost killed her with the table spot.
The
and
table
she hit
spot.
her head.
She missed the table.
Yeah, she completely missed that table. It was dangerous and unnecessary for a match no one cared about.
The things that really disappointed me about the show that didn't happen. I didn't get a follow-up from Adam Page. Adam Page. Like, I need to know where his head is at. They didn't show us the new tag team women's champions. Where's Megan Bang? Where's she at?
Collision.
But they could at least advertise that she's going to be on Collision.
They did.
Oh, they did? Okay, never mind. I strike that. I didn't see that. Fast forward some commercials. I apologize for that. When you gotta, it's just that
because they film Collision
you fast forward commercials, but that sounds like you fast forward a lot of the show.
Let me tell you, sometimes on that remote control, things don't go all the way exactly where it's supposed to be. I try to go back.
They did a Collision taping with Dynamite.
Oh, okay.
So that was also part why some of the roster was the dynamic of the show was the way it was. Someone got injured, and I can't remember who it was.
Willow?
After taping. No, I can't remember. But they had to carry them away. So tune into a collision for that. It's a tragedy episode. But it was a big name. It was a big name. But yeah, that was Dynamite. It wasn't a good follow up. I feel like the Revolution, and I'm not looking forward to Dynasty coming 2 weeks away in the middle of WrestleMania and Revolution. I just feel like we could have just waited. It was no reason to shoot this wad out right here. Like, just throw this right here. And put Swerve and Kitty in fucking St. Paul, Minnesota.
I mean, like, when you really think about it,
that's not even Kenny's head. Why they polish up a different head on Kenny? For
I just want to say, when you think about it, they could have took some of the matches that they had at Revolution, and those matches could have took place on Dynamite. Like, you know what I mean? Like, to ask for filler. Not everybody had to be on that show. Like, you could have did that reverse battle royal on Dynamite, would have been fire. It's just, you know.
I mean, Ricochet could still have the same crash out and everything.
Yeah, well, because the thing about it though is like at least he would have more reason to have a crash out.
This was what I was gonna say earlier. You said that or Manny, one of you guys said that they're gonna keep Ricochet off TV. Ricochet will be back next week.
And he'll probably get the
because
same
AEW don't give a fuck.
Mark, he'll probably get the same. Mark, he'll get the same reaction that Fallon Henry gets. He get the same reaction Fallon Henry and Laney Reed get. No one cares.
I care about Fallon.
When do you start caring about Fallon?
When she started teaming with Jacy.
Fallon don't do anything.
Yeah,
I with Jacy. Okay,
I don't think you have ever said anything positive about Fallon.
That's not true. I said she was the next Mickie James.
No.
I don't know.
I said this 100 years ago when she was a cow, when she was working at the bar. Okay, when she was working on the ranch. Okay, this is 100 years ago. She's been in NXT 7 years since then.
She fought so hard to keep that bar, and now it seemingly disappeared.
Yeah, and Gallus too. Her and Gallus in that bar all day.
Gallus, her, the guy with the skull on his shoulders,
Brooke Jensen,
they all go. That bar just set people up for failure.
So, I guess here's what we talked about. The main thing on NXT. The Zoe Roca drama continues and Jacy Retains. It was the opening match of the show. Okay? It's more drama. I don't see why Zoe is upset that Zarya fought the match and tried to win because she pulled a leg. No one told you to stick your stupid ass leg out that ring when you did that pin. Cost them both the match. Shout out to Jacy for getting that win.
But so stupid in this situation to react like that. She's like, she's costing me matches. Like, this is how this match is supposed to go.
Yeah, this wasn't her running into your title match right here. So that happened. But the big story, we had a title change. And you know what? This is a cause for confetti. This is a cause for a meaningless title to be celebrated. But that title now has weight to it. That Ren Sinclair is now your speed champion. Shout out to Fallon. Shout out to Fallon for losing that title to her. So
I thought it was funny though when Fallon was talking about losing the title. She's like, I can't just get a rematch. I have to go for a tournament to get this.
So,
do
you know?
Harder.
Do you know the sad part is like, I had made it home from work and I turned on NXT, but I came in towards the end. And it was the cage match. And I didn't know who was in the cage match. And then they told me who the cage match was. I said, hell no. I'm not watching Izzi Dame again. How did Izzy and Tatum do in this cage? How? I mean, was it better than their other match?
I would say this.
It's a pretty good cage match.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say this. Of the cage matches in WWE recent history, this is one of the better cage matches.
Okay.
And I'm talking about main roster, NXT, whatever. This was a solid cage match, and they had a solid match, and I hope that we're done. I hope we're done. This has to be it. It ain't going to get better than this.
I hope at WrestleMania the papers are given to, to Izzy.
Yeah.
Izzy ain't getting given papers. That's Bron Breaker's girlfriend at the moment.
Yeah. That's her leverage right now. 23 miles per hour of injured muscle right now.
Yeah, but you know what's gonna happen? Just like with the Evil Monkey, when she got once they broke up, she got released, and now she's Elena Black in TNA, not doing shit.
Oh, so, Cora Jade.
So my question for you guys,
why is she Evil Monkey?
I don't know. That's what I see online. But from
you
one
sure it's
person.
not racial?
No. So Jackson Drake dropped his title. So does that mean he's full-time NXT now?
I think we should make a point that the person that beat him, I don't have his name at the moment.
Aaron Rowan. Aaron Rourke.
First gay WWE champion.
Oh!
Gay! Oh no! Oh no! Oh,
hey,
no!
Hey, Ricochet! I know you look like Big Ricochet. Calm down.
No.
Calm down, Big Ricochet. Calm
Oh
down.
no, he's gay!
Come on, calm down. Plus size, light skin,
no
Kingpin. Calm down.
I wanted
Calm
to
down.
be involved, but no.
You call him
it's
Kingpin.
woke.
Whatever Ricochet's screen is, I call him plus
Light-skinned
size,
Kingpin.
like
Light-skinned-
Kingpin. You know, next thing Marcus is gonna go to Aaron Rooks and put gay in all caps.
No, I honestly didn't know this title change happened. And I honestly don't care what the man's sexuality is. I was just joking. I'm sure there's probably some internet backlash over, they're being so woke now, which they're not. They're
Manny,
not.
I didn't
They're
know he
not.
was gay, but the thing was when I saw like the picture of I was like, that's their champion? I was like, he doesn't look interesting at all. Like, he kind of reminded me of Gabe Kidd.
No, Gabe Kidd. Do you know what? I was having a go at Leon Slater's voice accent. Gabe Kidd, I want to punch him in the face. I want to punch him in the throat. I want to punch him in the face. I want to punch him in the throat for how he sounds.
Well, that means he's doing his job then.
He's doing his job well, Betty.
I kind of want to
no.
punch him in his mouth so he can get some new teeth. I don't like what the hell's going on with that mouth. All them damn teeth, like what the hell, man?
Again, I don't mind Gay Kip. I just think they don't do right by him since he's joined AEW.
I don't think Mark. I ain't never seen him win.
You watched him win live.
When he
lost that
spat in
match.
Willow's face.
Oh no, they lost. They lost.
lost that
I'm sorry.
match, Marcus.
I'm so sorry they
Mark,
lost.
remember
They
his
lost.
arm was
They
stuck in the
lost.
stage.
Yes, they
It was
lost.
stuck in the stage.
I'm sorry. I'm thinking of the Death Riders. I'm sorry.
No, see, it's a few teams that I had never seen with. Like I had never saw the Private Party win. Never
You
seen.
seen them? No, you've seen them beat the Young Bucks in their first match. What are you talking about?
Well, not since then. They ain't won since then.
They won a few. They were champions.
There was another person who I'd never seen win. I can't remember.
It's not the point. Let's just get to this NXT.
I never watched it. This is all you guys.
I know. Don't derail the show.
And yet you keep derailing shows when you haven't watched the whole product.
So anyway, shit. What did we?
You talked about
I
Izzi Dame
mean-
had a great cage match. You were happy that Ren Sakura is a new speed champion. She gave credibility.
I think that's all that really happened on the show.
Yeah,
Like,
you
I
said
don't think
Sol
anything much-
Roca and them are still feuding. I think that was pretty much the show.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. You know,
Unless you
Ricky
care
and
about
Ethan-
Birthright.
I care about Ethan and Ricky together, and I think they just should never separate. And I know this
Allegedly.
they are so happy.
Allegedly.
It's so great. They're so entertaining together. Yeah.
Allegedly, there was rumor that Randy Orton's going to get a new legacy type group, and these two bums are going to be in it.
I
They're
hope
so
not.
old. They're so old.
I hope not.
They're
But you
so
know,
old.
honestly, there's a trio I would like with these two. I think it needs to be Ethan, Ricky, and Chelsea Green. I think they would be one of the more entertaining stables in wrestling.
They'd be so obnoxious.
Yeah, it's just
They're so
like
obnoxious.
they could do an episode like Ethan shows up. Hey, Chelsea, I want to introduce you to my friend. This is Ricky, and then go from there.
I forgot. We failed to talk about the last thing. It's Booker T Appreciation Night in Houston. It was ruined. But I don't care. Keanu Carr would come out there. Well, I don't think she should talk at all. And he was confronted by Jasper Troy, who saved the day. But I want to talk about the one thing. I think Michelle McCool is out as general manager. I don't think she's going to do it now. It has to be Booker T, right? I think we're about to get King Booker, the general manager, the way they're doing this. Because after every segment Robert Stone says, he always goes, someone got to do something about this. I'm not the only one seeing what's happening around here. It's my appreciation night and people doing this. Something got to be done. And it sounds like he's running for office. And I think he's about to become the new general manager and leave commentary. And become King Booker.
Speaking of menaces, I did see one thing on NXT, and I said, oh, shit. When Dark State got OTL.
Oh, they got him.
I said, shit. They got his ass. They put
Sugar Man.
The Sugar
Yeah.
I was like, damn, Sugar Man back. I was
The
like,
Sugar Man
yeah.
with that kick, the kick against the truck. I was
Yeah.
like, get him, Sugar Man.
I was like, yeah. Man, I was telling
They
you.
threw the other one off a bridge or
I
something. I don't know
tell
where
you,
he went.
that was straight up felony behavior. Those, they need to be locked up. I was like, yeah. Talk about get your heat back. Get your heat back.
Dark State is considered the second best faction in all of wrestling today, right now.
No, it ain't.
No, it's
Now,
not.
who's number two?
Don Callis family.
They never won.
Judgment Day.
They're not, Manny. They fell apart. They just killed Finn Balor. They didn't get stronger. They got weaker. Liv is losing and Raquel's losing and
Vanity Project.
No.
Jacy Jane and her girls.
No.
Jacy and the Pussycats.
Come on, you don't take them serious. It's fatal influence. You don't take any of these people serious. None of these facts. You don't take the system serious. Dark State is the number 2 best faction. Unless Roman takes the Bloodline.
Number 2.
And then
Bloodline back. The Bloodline is back.
They are not back.
They are back.
Nope. Not according to LA Knight. Because LA Knight said this week, if y'all plan on bringing that shit back, we're going to have problems. You dig? You dig? And then it's like, yeah, whatever the fuck ever, LA Knight.
Hey, man, that's a white man talking to the manager right there. That's what that is. We can't bring them back.
We friends that. We cool. There's one last news story. I thought NXT was meh too, by the way. I wasn't excited. I think Raw will probably win out the best show of the week if I'm not counting Revolution. Raw was a hell of a show. But I'll talk about a story I just saw. Evil is going on his way to WWE and wanted to go to NXT so he can learn the WWE style. WWE has rejected his claim of doing that. So I don't even understand what they're doing anymore. Someone wants to go and learn. And now we're going to have another Jacy Mateo situation. They also have signed Hiromu Takahashi.
What Jacy Mateo?
I think will put, who will sell more merchandise than anybody.
Who?
Hiromu.
Oh, okay. Oh, man, him, Denhausen, and Mr. Iguana, money. Also, shout out to
Hiromu's
Kalani
a real
Jordan.
wrestler.
Shout out to Kalani Jordan. That's all I got to say. Shout out.
Why?
Kalani,
What
Miss
the
Parker.
fuck have you just said? What are you going about? Huh?
I mean,
You're not even making sense.
That green shirt was very nice that Kalani had on. That's all I got to say. Eric being a man. That's it.
A woman was on the show. That's what you're saying.
Yeah. That wasn't Zarya.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
I don't know. He just,
like that?
Did he just shake some snakes out? That's all he did, right?
Who? What?
St. Patrick.
I have no idea what you're talking about. You don't even know the holiday. I don't know the holiday. Anyway,
I think he shakes.
that concludes the show.
Snakes.
That concludes the show. Jake the Snake is still roaming around, all right? Nobody's chasing a snake. Randy Orton is in WrestleMania. Ain't nobody chasing snakes. Shit. Unless you're chasing a trouser snake.
I find it strange that we've got 4 weeks before WrestleMania and we don't have a match for Gunther because Rey Mysterio got injured, so Gunther hasn't got a match for WrestleMania. And Io doesn't have a match.
Yeah.
Rey's always injured.
Rey's always injured, man.
Yeah. But I'm down for He was trying to retire, but he got injured and couldn't retire.
No, that's why he
fuck it. Put Gunther versus Io.
That's why he always working because he got all that retirement time on his books. It's like we extended your contract. We extended your contract.
Gunther versus Io. Put all the money in the world.
Gunther versus Io. What kind of
Fuck
sick
it.
man are you?
Fuck it. We doing WrestleMania hard this year.
Damn.
It's a crazy ass match. Anyway, that concludes the show for the late show. We failed again to go 20 or 30 minutes, and we have overrun, and we apologize for that. But
I blame us for going too far into the Ricochet news. That took like 20 minutes.
Yeah, that went long. I thought Dynamite went long too. I just wanted to rant about Darby Allin and be out.
Eric decided to rant on the entire show with Dynamite.
We all started to rant on random shit. We're all terrible. We're all terrible at time management.
I thought Revolution was a revolution.
Eric wrote off the show immediately.
We are all in the same situation of Chris Park going, damn, we didn't make her a time again. No, I'm sorry. We tried to cut out shit, but we couldn't do it.
It's not often that I'm excited for Dynamite, and then they just did that. It's like they put a needle in my jaw.
I'm just saying, Tony Khan, this is unforgivable.
Yeah, I know, man.
Unforgivable.
Man, at least you can watch it on TV.
I'm just upset about the Photoshop. Where's Kenny Neck? Who did this, me?
I don't know what outfit Kenny got on, but
that looked like a Vikino poster.
Yeah,
they put Kenny's face on
it looked like a blouse.
No, because the gold on his chest is the actual Omega symbol.
I know, I get that, but it just looks like shit.
And then Swerve is really channeling Junkyard Dog.
He is the Junkyard Dog. It's his house though now. His dog house. Tied to dogs and chains.
I'm just tired of blacks having chains around their necks, man. We need to move past this.
Give us our free.
I mean, like, him, Jasper, like, can we just stop with the chains? Can we just stop with it?
You were cool with it when Chains came out with it.
Who the fuck is Chains? Was he like Nail's cousin?
That's the end of the show. Unless you don't remember Chains.
I don't remember.
Unless you don't remember
What,
Chains.
from the biker gang?
Yeah, see, now you don't remember their name? What happened to you? What the fuck happened to you?
Wait, DOA? BOA?
Yes. Starring Crush.
The twins?
And the horse. Where were they to the
Harris
horse
twins? The horse
The Harris twins.
I don't know what they were. I know
The
they
bald
didn't like
motherfuckers.
They didn't like black people. I can tell you that. I
You don't know that. You don't know what.
You don't
one of
know
them was
that,
married-
man,
One of them was
actually.
married to a big booty black woman. Her name is Sharonda. Okay, you leave him alone.
Oh, and Shawn Michaels got his wish. Sexy Red is back next week.
No, man.
yeah.
That's a strike, too. That's a strike.
I don't know why she's back. I don't know why she's back. I really don't.
I don't. Did she move numbers last time she was there? I don't know.
Did you
I watched-
guys fight before the show the last time she was there?
Like it's a lot of nonsense. Anyway,
Hey.
Sean's happy.
What if they name her the new GM? Man. I might have to stop watching it. Well, I don't watch NXT as it is, but that might just do it.
You know, you keep making these claims, and I'll write you off the show.
Okay, well, I mean, what that's gonna do? What's that gonna do, man?
Anyway, that concludes the show this week, guys. Tune in Sunday for a very special episode of Sharpshooters Wrestling Podcast.
Why is it special?
What's so special?
Shut up! I'm lying.
Oh.
I'm lying. I'm lying, guys. This is the only way I'm saying it. I'm lying. Fucking lying.
That's the
I may as well be wearing a giant sombrero.
It's the worst hat to go with what you're wearing.
I know, and it's dusty. You're gonna get an infection and rashes over that shit.
Hey, we get to talk about the return of Ric Flair in Carolina.
Don't spoil the people, Eric.
No,
It could be Ted.
kakalaki.
It could be Ted.
It ain't gonna be Ted.
Come on. Manny,
Ted
did
sit
you
in the audience with his son.
hold
Ted
on,
sit in the
Manny.
audience with his son.
Manny, on one of our reels, did you make that one, or is that from somebody else? I didn't actually do the research
That
on it.
was
When
from the one that tagged you. That was from
Yeah.
someone else.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, Manny, that's hilarious. That's a
No,
phone call from
the
Ted
funniest
from
one-
the Mississippi State Penitentiary was calling Randy.
No, I
Orton.
tagged you because I made the joke on the show on Tuesday,
Yeah.
and I was like, because you were looking for the actual
$1
sound. You were looking for the actual sound, so I sent that to you. But the funny one was Kev on stage doing the penta walk, and I was like, "This is Marcus and
Oh
alternative."
yeah. I see. Did you see the video of Stephanie learning the Penta walk? Oh, not the
Yes.
Penta walk, the Oba strike.
Yeah.
You know what?
And he was like, "You gotta have rhythm, okay?
I
You
just
gotta
wanna
have
point
rhythm.
out-
Go with the music, Stephanie." He gave her the secret to rhythm.
I'm gonna tell you this right now.
He gonna
If
be
you
crying
have
on
to
that
be-
couch.
If you have to be taught the Oba step, that means you don't need to be doing it because it just comes with you.
No, as Oba said, a
because
lot of people do it
so,
wrong.
So Eric, if I've seen it a lot on Instagram and TikTok. People don't do the shoulders enough. That's the whole point of the rhythm bit. They don't do
Yeah.
the shoulder bounce.
They can't do the rhythm. They can't do it. And you got to go. It's leg, opposite leg. He goes over the whole detail with Stephanie.
It's a
and you learn
strut.
how to-
It's a strut.
it's a strut. We all know.
But that's not the most important thing about her podcast and Oba being on there. Is he gonna cry on the couch?
No.
Is he writing about the Hot Wheel Hobbs Hill and he be crying for 7 weeks and being yes and never debut it? Like, can we stop?
Can we
Now
get
that
up there?
Oprah's on the show, can we get somebody not crying on her couch?
Can we get an
when did she
update?
become Oprah?
Can we get an update
No,
on
but-
Hobbs? Y'all, he's still crying. He gonna show up one day, but he's still crying.
His
So
own tears.
Soul, I know is going to be a star because she was on it last week, and she was she was talking about
Biracialist, right?
yeah, but the thing is, a lot of it became about psychology of being a parent and stuff like this.
Oh, she about to have Tyler-based kids? Or Bravo?
no, because she
They have your
she
kids,
studied-
Marcus.
She did a study of psychology in college, so
Oh.
most of Steph's interview became about that. But then she's talked about being mixed race, and the difficulty of difficulty of that. And then that's something also Ricochet decided to jump on. But something a more positive note, Ricochet did.
Ricochet jumped in, and he was a hero at that moment. And it's kind of like, Ricochet.
You know, I have a lot of biracial friends, and I didn't realize how difficult it is. It is actually a very difficult thing. I actually feel bad for them.
I think society is too stupid to understand, and I feel like we got dumber, and like I feel like we understood what being biracial meant back when we were kids. We all knew what a Steph Curry was.
Yeah, but I mean, it's just like that. You're not really accepted, you know, like
by
one
either.
Miguel, by the Miguel. So he was like, he's too black for the Mexicans and too black for the and all that. I was like, wow. And it's like, it's an interesting thing how we put so much on where people are from and what race they are instead of what the person is. I mean, I don't judge people by color. Well, at least not now. Maybe back in the day I used to make some off the wall comments on the show. I mean,
I feel like you still do.
You still do. I mean, that whole Kiana Jordan or
Kalani
Jordan.
Kalani looked really nice in her green Lucky Leprechaun shirt.
Yeah, but it got uncomfortable in this room.
It was the way you said it. It was the way you said it. You sounded like a true pervert.
You're like,
spoken like a whole speaking out movement was going to happen because of you.
I want to see your hands after you were talking about that. Like, just show me your hands on camera while you were talking. You only got one. Yeah.
But then Oba's now on it. I think those two are positioned to be stars in the company.
Wait, but it also feels like Steph is trying to erase the narrative from her husband by having like back to back black people. Hobbs, Soul, Oba.
Yeah, that was a valid point. I didn't foresee this. We might get on Stephanie's podcast now.
No, we ain't getting there.
Get your ambiguous ass on that couch and start crying. Get your ambiguous ass up there and be like, Rika, I love her so much.
No, you don't love Marcus, Betty cried about Rika. That's the thing. I mean, the damn dog saved me. No one else was there. Never asked me for anything. All she wants to get... No, don't get me started. Fiasco sick, man. It got me.
Yeah. And then, Steph gonna ask you about Fiasco, and she's like, but you have a wife, so that's good. He's like, damn it, fuck her.
Why did you grab that wire like you killed Fiasco with that wire?
Because Shantae handed me this wire. For all I know, she could have strangled somebody with this. I don't know. She just brought it in.
You've been set up.
I know. My fingerprints is holding it down.
You know what? Your wife deals in psychology, and she watched a lot of murder documentaries.
She do.
Till you see it in hell, there. You're out of here.
No. They might as well throw me on the
Alone
show and make
that
me
was
survive.
a message. She was like, that was a message like, Eric, you're lucky you're alive.
Yeah. Eric, have you ever? You almost got it in your sleep. You've never seen Gone Girl. Have you ever seen Gone Girl?
I think I did. Yeah, I seen that.
The crazy white lady?
Long time ago. I don't remember anything from it, but I have seen it.
No, she tried to frame him.
Because you don't forget it once. Yeah, you don't forget that plot.
I forget a lot of stuff.
You probably thinking of Gone Baby Gone.
That could also be a possibility.
I don't
they
think
both have
you've seen
Gone in
Gone
the
Girl.
title.
This is when his wife goes missing and they think he killed her or something.
Okay, and what's Gone Baby Go?
They think somebody got killed and they go missing or something.
What was the whole?
And that's the one with Morgan Freeman, and he actually did it.
I think I saw the one with the baby and where he's.
You saw the
Gone Girl though. Gone Girl. What was the point? What was her point for going missing?
Oh, now I gotta remember. She was kind of like attention or some shit. She was fucking. I remember her fucking Doogie or something. Doogie Howser.
Yeah, she was cheating. She was cheating on him.
Yeah, and she just wanted control.
Gay.
It was just nonsense. It was not nonsense, but it was a really good movie, and I recommend you check it out.
So
especially since you're married, your wife could be crazy like that too.
I think I've seen this one. But honestly, so did you guys see the trailer for Spider-Man?
Yeah, I did. Manny don't watch trailers. Oh, he did. Whoa, what the fuck? Manny
don't
watch trailers.
Manny, can I ask a question? Did it make you feel sad?
A little bit. They tried to make it, but it wasn't long enough to make you feel sad because I feel like they'll give away way too much of the movie.
Yeah, but I think that they really played on the end of the last movie, spoiler, where no one remembers who he is. And it's like, you see him try to integrate himself.
Yeah, I want to give you a strike.
What?
You can't say spoiler
I can't
warning.
yell out spoiler and say, you know what?
No. I don't mind you saying spoiler warning for other movies. But there's particular genre of movies, and I'm talking about the Spider-Man genre, where everybody and their mama has seen these fucking Spider-Man movies. This ain't a DC movie, okay? This ain't even your random run-of-the-mill Marvel TV show or movie.
Hey,
this is
Shantae
fucking
right now.
Spider-Man. Everybody watches Spider-Man.
Shantae is currently watching Guardians of the Galaxy Part 2. Part 2.
It's good. It's good.
No, I thought Part 2 was it, man.
I love the Guardians movies, man. You know what?
Part 2,
about the Guardians.
They never explored him being half of a god. They never really explored that too much. It was like
enough. He can touch his divinity stone. How
Wow.
far you wanna go with that? That's pretty powerful.
We
Who's
should.
never
Sure.
about the world? Yes, we're an hour in. This is ridiculous. But go check out Spider-Man.
And get us pictures of Spider-Man. We want pictures of Spider-Man.
Yeah, we want pictures of Spider-Man. And by the way, shout out to Zendaya, who's gonna be making the bag this year.
Making the bag this summer.
I didn't realize she was in everything.
The greatest thing is that she goes to both premieres. She goes to Spider-Man with her man, and then she goes to DYNAMITE in her movie. It's just it's making some money.
She's also in the Odyssey,
Yeah.
which is gonna make nothing but money. And I forgot what the fourth one is. It's nothing but money too.
Mark Child's question: would you be hooked on Spice?
No, probably. Yeah. I mean, what else I
You
gotta go
said
on?
no, but they said yeah, probably.
Probably. You know what? I'll be high on spice, riding worms. What do you
Manny,
want?
would you ride a sand snake?
I don't think everybody's seen Doom.
You never seen
I haven't
DYNAMITE?
watched it.
Oh, it's long.
It's
It's the
too
story
long,
of
man.
Jesus.
It's too long. That's like 6 hours of movie.
It's the story
man. I
of
ain't
Jesus.
watching that.
It's not that long. It's not 6 hours.
No, it's
It's
beautiful.
shorter than
shot,
Lord of
too.
the Rings.
Between two
It's
of them?
shorter than Lord of the Rings, and it's shorter than any Harry Potter.
Yeah, but
They're not that long. They're about 2 hours each. All
Yeah.
of them.
and I think they're very beautiful to watch, and I think it's a good story.
It's a good movie. It's a good product. It's a good product. It's one of the best series out. They got to sink the landing now. Let's see if they sink the landing. Anyway, that's it. Until you flip over your car like Darby fucking Allen and fall out of a trunk like Gabe Kidd, or someone poisons you with chlorophyll, but you wake up and kick their ass, but then die still anyway.
Or you can't remember the passcode to save your daughter. Yeah,
What?
you know
What?
the Leo movie. One day.
You can't just go random. That's so random.
I know. I was thinking about the Oscars. I was talking about movies and stuff.
Yeah, you read that. You read your own conversation. That's the end of the show.
Yeah,
St.
sometimes
Paul,
I'm about,
you just
fuck
made a
this
list.
shit.
St. Paul, you just made a list.
Yeah.
Wow.
I am for to do a formal inspection of St. Paul, Minnesota, and just stand and look at their roads, look at the city, talk to the people, and say enough. This match has been canceled.
Also, thank you for no missile attacks in Los Angeles. I was a little worried. I mean, when
It
they
can
was
still happen.
well, I'm talking about when we was at Revolution. You know,
Yeah, we lived it. The Oscars made it too.
except for Ryan, who was at that stinky man, and then the kid who was getting arrested for God knows what reason. For what reason?
People gotta get arrested. People just gotta
Yeah.
get arrested.
Yeah,
All right, that's it. That's it. That's the end of the show. Why did we come back?
I don't know. I didn't do it. Maddie did it.
Minnesota,
Oh, there's St. Paul,
we coming
Minnesota.
for you, nigga.
Wow. You can't say that while the man got chains around his neck.
It's too